So if you're thinking about house hacking and you want to find the right property and you don't know how to pick it, then you're in the right place. My name is Davin Sundvik and welcome to the House Hacker Tribe. So today in this video, we're actually be describing how you actually go shopping for a house hack. Now there's a couple of different ways to do it. You might be looking for a duplex, a triplex, or multifamily where you rent out one unit, you get your own privacy and your own door, and you rent out other units to other tenants or things like that. Or you could be buying a single family residence and renting out the other rooms. I'm actually going to go deeper into this market today because it's a little bit less talked about than some of the other markets. In a multifamily, in a duplex, you have less units, which means you have essentially less property that you have to use total, and so the percentage of the property that you're using is more. So if you're using one unit, the other unit is being rented, you're occupying 50%, right? So you're not going to be able to cover all your expenses most likely. However, if you own, let's just say, a fourplex, right? You could rent out the other three units and you're only using 25% of the total property. This is going to provide you much better cash flow. We're going to use this in going into a single family, but it actually scales surprisingly better than even multifamily properties. Why is that? Well, because the cost per door on a duplex is going to be very similar to the cost per door on a triplex and in a fourplex. You might get slight discounts, but not as substantial as the discount that you get when you're buying a slightly bigger single family. And I'll give you just a little bit of an example. If you could buy, let's just say, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in your market for, right now in Las Vegas, they go for about $400,000, right? Well, in order to get a 4th bedroom, you might only have to pay $450,000. So you're only paying 10% more, but you're getting 25% more doors that you could rent to roommates. And how does this work as far as the math goes? Well, if you have a $400,000 house, that might have a monthly payment of about maybe, let's just call it $2,000 per month. And you could get maybe $800 per door. So you live in one door, that's $800 that you're paying yourself because you're not paying rent to somebody else. $800 for each of the other doors, that's total about $2,400. Not bad for a monthly payment of $2,000. You still get a little bit of a difference there. But what if we added one more door? Well, $450,000 is only $50,000 more. So for an extra $50,000, you're getting an extra $800 return, cash on cash. This means that $50,000 is getting you a 16% marginal return on investment. Now, you have to average this with the rest of the property. However, even averaging it with the rest of the property, your returns are still going to be substantial, right? So the difference in payment on that house might be the difference between $2,000 a month and let's just call it $2,200 a month for the slightly bigger house. Well, $2,200 or even $2,300 a month isn't so bad when you compare it to the cash flow of maybe $3,000 per month, or sorry, $2,800 per month, almost $3,000, not quite, $2,800 per month coming in for your total property. This is giving you a much better spread. You're having a $500 or $600 spread between your mortgage payment and your rental income versus on that 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, you're only having about $400 difference. So just a little bit more of a monthly payment could get you quite a bit more value in the property that you're creating. So what's the takeaway that we can learn from this? Instead of shopping around and looking at price per square foot or just the total price of the property when we're looking at real estate investing, looking at the price per door is going to be something that's insanely valuable. And if you're worried about reselling these properties in the future, multiple family houses or houses that can hold multiple generations of people are going to be in high demand over the next few years, especially right here in Las Vegas, but in general across the United States. It's a growing trend right now where parents and children and grandparents are all living under the same roof, and you'll be owning one of those homes that makes that capable, which means you will be owning a desirable home in the future. So by protecting your, own interests at the beginning of your house hacking days, you're also protecting your future property value by buying something that people are actually going to be using. And if you doubt me a little bit, just look at the fact that people are, starting to move home offices into their own home. They're taking up space in their house so that they can actually work from home. This increases the amount of space that we want to use in the home. And so using homes that are bigger are going to become more desirable in the future. So if you learned something, great. If you got any questions, drop it down in the comments. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye.